Hey everybody, J Average Vintage Collector here with another video. So today I'm putting out a video, and I am just a really humbled recipient of some random acts of kindness in this community. I'm not really sure what I did to deserve a lot of this, but I got some care packages in the mail over the last week or so, and it's just been, I don't even know what to say. Don't know what I did to deserve it, but I really, really appreciate all these random acts of kindness. So I will be shouting out quite a few people here. In addition, I attended two card shows. One was the North Towns card show near me. It's a monthly show that's put out at the American Legion. I went to that show. Majority of the tables, 80% maybe, Pokemon, lots of modern, but four pretty good vintage tables, including Ed Hahn, who will be at Strongsville. Really good vintage stuff there. Stuff you don't see every day. I kind of avoided his table because I didn't want to spend any more of my Strongsville budget than I already have. And a couple other guys. So I got some really small stuff there. And then I went to the Western New York Expo card show, which was advertised 100 plus tables. I went there. It was 50 tables of cards and 50 tables of crafts. So like stuff made out of yarn and some Easter stuff. So kind of a little, a little misleading maybe, but really good selection of stuff. Lots of vintage. So I met up with my buddy Gary Nucciarino, who's also a dealer. He'll be at Strongsville as well. I bought from him in the past. Great guy. He put aside some cards for me for my 73 set. So I picked up some of those. I'll be showing those today. And then I did, speaking of Strongsville budget, did spend a little bit more in my Strongsville budget, which is slowly just, chipping away. So I'm definitely not going with all that much money this time. Regardless of that, I'm going more for the people, so I will have fun. And my pre-Strongsville pickups, I'm still going to consider my Strongsville pickups because they came out of my Strongsville budget. So a few things to show today, lots of shout outs. Let's get to it. Okay, so my first gift that I received in the mail was from a viewer. He does not have a commenter, he does not have a channel, but he goes under Yaz Fan. His name's Dan, really good guy. He sent me some stuff in the mail, and saying some stuff is kind of really not indicative of what he sent, but he sent 1, 2, 3 of these boxes, just absolutely loaded with cards. A lot of 80s stuff, which I just absolutely love. 86 Topps Traded, 80, just so much stuff. Dan, just overly generous. He helped me complete my 86 Topps Traded set by including guys like this, and like this, and like this, and like this. So this is just a small sample of what he sent me. I'm not going to go through every single box, but Dan, man, just Dan is the man. There's a lot of stuff there. Really, truly appreciate it. Very generous, very kind. My next little gift came from Trevor over at Blue Collar Cards. Trevor went ahead and sent me a nice Boog Powell. Love these cards. Love Boog Powell. Oop, just throw it anywhere. So that is cool. But then he sent me this as well. So this, everybody knows I do the Battle of the Bulge collection. I have never seen this before. This is a Battle of the Bulge card. So if I ever do a binder, which I think I'm going to do, this will be the front and center piece. And on the back, that is really, really cool. I will have to look more into this set because I have not seen it, but this is super cool and super thoughtful of him to send that. So Trevor, thank you very much for that. Next on the list, shout out to everybody's favorite, right? Andy over at Andy's Attic. Andy sent me a very unexpected gift that just kind of showed up in the mail. It was chock full of some very cool stuff, including this nice and shiny Sammy Watkins, numbered to 999, right? My Bills PC. He sent me a whole bunch of hockey cards and some football. There's a bunch of Bills in there. Again, I'm not going to go through every single one. Sent me a couple of older Bills guys. I do not have these cards. Marv Bateman and Earl Edwards. Did not have those. Very cool. And then he sent me this stack of cards, which again, I'll just kind of show a sample. Whole bunch of hockey in here, including there's a Peter Forsberg hiding in here somewhere, who I absolutely love. There he is. Very cool. Just awesome stuff. And then in the very end, how about a Matt Kenseth, which is really cool. NASCAR card, which I do have a small collection of NASCAR cards, so that fits right in. So Andy, you kind of, again, just a really fun guy in our community, always looking out for everybody. Really appreciate you sending that over. So much thanks. Again, if everyone's not tuning in to Trevor over at Blue Collar Cards or Andy's Attic, please do. Next one just came in the mail today, and this one is from David M. David M has a great channel. If you are not watching Dave's channel, I highly recommend that you do. I think he's he shows a variety of stuff. We collect very similarly. I've gotten to know him through texting and our chats. Really good, down-to-earth guy, and we collect very similarly. So he sent me a package today that came in the mail, loaded with 90s hockey. Mario Brodeur rookie right on top, which is very cool. Right up my alley. He sent me some modern stuff with my Red Hot Sabres on there. And look, there's a McDavid on the back. So this is chock full of stuff as well. We've got more hockey. Very cool. All years. Have not opened them just yet because I am just that excited to get this out and get these shout outs where they deservedly belong. He also included some other cards. How about some Astros, vintage Astros? Grief, Richard, and Buss, right? Or Bussy. I think it's Bray Bussy. Very cool. Don't have that one. And then included some more of the hockey cards. So there's the Quinn brothers, two of the three the Quinn brothers. How about this Tage Thompson? Awesome. Another Tage, nice and shiny. Lots of newer stuff here. Elias Peterson and a Cole Perfetti, which those cards are just so cool with the shine that they have there. On top of all those, if that wasn't enough, send me a whole bunch of fun stuff to rip from the 90s, all hockey stuff. This is super cool, right up my alley. And on top of that, he helped me out with my 64 Topps Giants set by sending a Camilo Pasquale. Do not have that one. How about a Veda Pinson? Do not have that one. A Pete Ward. Do not have that one. And a Gary Peters. Do not have that one. So all good additions for this. Puts me even closer to completing that set. Okay, so on to the card show. Actually, before we get into the card show, I went ahead and ordered this. This just came in. I ordered this a while ago right after the U.S. men's hockey team won the gold medal. And I ordered the Topps Now Jack Hughes. That's him after winning or scoring the game-winning goal. So cool. First Topps Now card I've ever ordered. And I am so happy to have that in my collection. Okay, more, right? So I go to this Northtown card show. Very small budget of card or budget of money. I didn't want to spend too much of my money. And I found some Sabres cards. Matthew Barnaby is one of my all-time favorite players. He's probably my favorite Sabre of all time. And I don't have too many of his cards. So I picked up a couple of those. And then I couldn't not pass up the Rasmus Dahlin with the Electricity City, right? Play on words. Really cool there. And then a Young Guns checklist, but there's not the Matthews and a William Nylander. Matthews, his Young Guns card goes for crazy money, so that's probably as close as I'll get to a Young Guns, but that is really cool to have picked up. I also picked up a couple of the 1949 X-Ray Roundup, which I've shown before on this channel, but they're very small cards. There's some Western figures in there, Native Americans, pirates, you name it. I love the Western figures. I'm a big Western history guy, just like I am with military history. So I picked up this Billy the Kid, which is so cool, and this Jesse James. Did not have those two. Really happy to have found those two. Got them for a really good deal. Did not pay with the sticker price for those. Moving on, went to the different card show to pick up some of the 73s that I need for my set, and was able to get these. Again, didn't pay sticker for these. There's a Bob Locker, Mike Hedlund, Bob Fenwick, Al Fitzmaurice, Tommy Harper. There's the Bob Boone rookie, Ken Wright, Phil Roof, and this Ty Cobb. That now leaves me with about 6 cards. I need 6 cards to complete that set. I will probably pick those up in Strongsville. And then I did an eBay purchase, and this is where some of my, a lot of my money came out of for my budget for Strongsville, but this was something that you just don't see every day. I actually texted Orlando because he's like the you know, knowledgeable guy and stuff like this. I love vintage boxing, and I found this. So Gene Tunney is a Hall of Fame heavyweight boxer, was a former Marine, right up my alley of my collecting. So I found this. It's from a set called 1926 Boxeador Celebres. So it is a Spanish card, graded in a 1, pop 2, I believe. Really, really cool card. The back is just this. Now, there are other ones from this set. So this set is not on TCDB, and that's where I usually go for all my cards to figure out what they are and what the set looks like. But this set is not on there. So I was able to kind of go through the checklist, put a checklist together by searching eBay for some things. I'm not going to bother standing that up. And I was able to find just a partial list. So I got like maybe 10 or 12 names on a checklist. There are some big names on there, but a lot of them are like local Spanish fighters. It is a cool set. And the thing is that sometimes it's also referred to as a chocolate set. So I did find another one on SGC that it's the same picture as Gene Tunney, but it says, instead of Boxeador Celebres, it says 1926 Chocolate San Fernando. So I don't know if that's a different set. Looking at some of the ones on eBay, on the back of those ones, there is this exact little paragraph of stuff, but then there's the San Fernando chocolate logo right there as well. So something I'll have to look into a little bit more. But this is my haul, and most of this haul is thanks to those guys that sent me this stuff. So I really, from the bottom of my heart, appreciate it. Please check out these guys. Dan, just an awesome commenter and supporter of channels throughout the community. So really, this was awesome. I hope you guys enjoyed. T-minus however many days, less than 2 weeks till Strongsville. Looking forward to seeing everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Just an average guy showing some average cards. Take care.